a lot of fans in attendance.
Exactly, and the St. Augustine fan club is here supporting their purple and gold, wearing their purple and gold, and they turned out in droves for this game tonight.
Sheldon with a record of 7-3, St. Augustine with a record of 8-1, and the tip is going to be won by the Saints. Trey Kell, Nate Samaniego, Drew Madsen, Brent Jones, and Brenton Lamar, the starting five for St. Augustine. De'Arrow Williams, Dakari Allen, Antonio Lewis, Devin Green, and Ryan Manning, the starting five for the Huskies. Here is a whistle. And we've got an offensive foul that's going to go against De'Arrow Williams. So his first, team's first, and we're 20 seconds into the game scoreless. Keys to the game, John Henry.
Keys to the game. We talked about it a lot yesterday during the St. Augustine game, and their defense is so strong, and we see it there even in the first play. Making the other team try to make a play, ends up in a foul, turn it over, boom, hit the three-pointer on the other end of the court.
Brenton Lamar with the three, and that gives St. Augustine an early advantage with the ball on the wing. That's Devin Green. Green to Manning. Manning near side to Dakari Allen, one of two players going to San Diego State this next year. He misses the shot. Rebound, Drew Madsen. Samaniego brings it down the other way along the near side sideline. Gives in the corner Kell. He's going to step back for a three, leave it well short. That's how he started last night with an air ball, and then came on and had double-digit points the rest of the way. Here's Allen on a drive, no good. Kell the rebound.
And Allen already taking the ball to the hoop twice, taking it strong, getting decent looks, but just that little bit of extra attention that he's drawing from the Saints with their high-powered defense, he's unable to convert.
He's going to convert that time, though, and get the foul. He's going to the free throw line.
And that's going to be something we're going to be seeing a lot of tonight, just heading straight to the rim, cutting through the defense, and the Saints got to do a very good job, better than they've done all tournament, stopping this star-studded Huskies team.
Lamar picks up the foul, his first, team's first. We're tied at 3 as Allen has completed the conventional three-point play. Into the front court, Kell with the basketball. 6:35 remaining opening quarter. Kell dribbles with the right hand. Nice crossover, takes it to the left, around a nice pick by Madsen. Actually was, it looked like it was blocked. De'Arrow Williams, at first I thought he was trying to float it for Madsen, and Madsen didn't get the read, but De'Arrow Williams got a piece of it. St. Augustine will keep it with 25 in the shot clock.
And Williams doing a great job hustling from behind. He was almost beat there, but never gave up on the play, getting the tip, hitting it out of bounds.
Samaniego with the inbounds pass. Joe Rawlings, the head coach for Sheldon. Mike Hopt, the head coach for St. Augustine. This is Madsen with the ball, 13 on the shot clock. Madsen on the drive, loses it. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to be picked up by Antonio Lewis back the other way. Lewis from the backside has it poked away, retrieves. Kick out to Green. Green swings Allen. Down low on the block. Williams was open, decides to back it out. Crossover, take it into the key. Kick out. This is Green for 3. Side of the rim, no good. Madsen does a nice job holding off Manning and tapping the ball to Brent Jones.
Both teams on the last few possessions doing a great job of bringing over that weak side help for the strong side defense and making plays and helping out. As we see again right there with Green.
Green with a steal from Brent Jones, takes it all the way down for the layup. And Sheldon has their first lead of the game, 5-3, with 5:33 remaining first quarter. Jones to Samaniego on the left side. Straight away, Kell open for 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, Allen. Allen pushing for Sheldon. They like to run with the basketball as much as possible. Green gets the ball on the wing. Lewis on the drive, knocks down Jones, who almost took out Samaniego. It looked like a bowling tournament there for a minute. All the pins were falling.
The bowling domino tournament.
18 on the shot clock. Lewis, dribble with the right hand. Give off to Green. 12 on the shot clock. Corner Manning with 10. Guarded by Madsen with 9, with 8. Green with 7. Penetrates. Skips to Williams. Outside Manning with 3 on the shot clock. His three-pointer, no good. The rebound to Jones.
Credit the Saints defense there, forcing Sheldon to bring it all the way down to almost the shot clock buzzer, taking a shot from downtown that they really weren't looking for as their ideal shot.
Meanwhile, Manning steps in front of Jones on the drive and picks up the charge. Jones first, team second. Right up off the bench for St. Augustine, who's going to run out most of their roster in this game. Johnny Peterson's going to check in. And Jake Ryan wearing number 20 today instead of his normal number 12.
Maybe he forgot to wash it last night after that game.
It could be. Ryan had some good minutes out there. Here's Williams on the drive, bounce down low, and the nice feed to Antonio Lewis for the deuce.
And you see the ball movement early for the Huskies, giving St. Augustine defense a little bit of trouble. They're so quick and so accurate with those passes, mixing it up between the bounce pass, cross pass, anything. And they're very good at controlling that ball and moving it around.
Dakari Allen got hit and is bleeding, so official timeout on the floor. 7-3 Sheldon leading, 4:20 remaining first quarter.
Allen's going to head to the locker room and get that thing stitched up real quickly, and he'll be back on the floor shortly, I'm sure.
Jalen Hicks into the ball game. With the ball on the block, Madsen. Kick out Samaniego, 15-footer, right baseline. Front iron, no. Tapped up, no good. And we've got the ball out of bounds against St. Augustine. This is kind of how this game started for both Saints and Salesian last night. Low scoring opening half, only 28 points in the first half combined, and those two teams exploded for 43 in the third quarter.
Exactly. Sometimes it just takes a few minutes to get settled in. In the case of last night, it was a little more than a few minutes. But tonight, already Saints having trouble finding the bottom of the net.
Lewis to Green against a team like Sheldon. You can't afford to do that for too long. Green has it poked away, retrieves, throws to Lewis. 14 on the shot clock. Lewis guarded by Peterson. Nice help by Samaniego. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, excuse me, this is driving Jalen Hicks. Stepped on the baseline. Turnover. 3:37 to play in the quarter.
Saints is doing a great job holding this offense of Sheldon to only 7 points here so far, but you look at the other side of the scoreboard and they've only scored 3 points. Getting decent looks, just maybe hurrying that ball up a little too much.
Madsen with the ball on the low left block. Madsen looking to make a move, gets open, jump hook strong. Lamar follow good. Brent Lamar's got all 5 of St. Augustine's points. Sheldon's defense has been pretty effective as well. We talk about St. Augustine's defense, and St. Augustine can put points on the board. Sheldon's defense doing a nice job here in the first quarter. Hicks with the ball on the wing. Straight away Williams. Williams to Lewis. Green in the corner. Instead of pick from Manning. Lewis with 19 on the shot clock drives, takes it all the way in. Layup good.
And you don't see too many point guards do that against the St. Augustine defense. They're usually so good at helping out. And there, Lewis able to take it all the way through.
Oh, wow. Lamar just picked up his second. Manning doing a great job, draws his second charge of the game. That is huge right there. What a play by Ryan Manning. And we talked before we went on the air, John Henry, about how it might be a third player who steps up. Dakari Allen, De'Arrow Williams, they get a lot of the media, they get a lot of the attention, but a Ryan Manning or an Antonio Lewis we talked about could play a key role for Sheldon in this game.
You're right on point there, Jeff. Both of those guys get a lot of minutes out there, and already today being big factors in this game so far. Who's going to step up for the Saints are going to be those other two guys as well, and see how it shapes up. And I think that's going to be the battle that you're talking about, Jeff.
Kell just picked up a personal foul, holding De'Arrow Williams in the post. That's the 4th team foul against St. Augustine, first on Kell. Eric Monroe in the ball game, replacing Samaniego, as here's a shot by Williams, no good. The rebound and the foul on Williams, that's going to be his second.
And early, couple fouls, and this is still the first quarter here, and we have two key guys on each team with 2 fouls. Got to play smarter out there. Even it's not like the championship game doesn't take fouls.
2:36 remaining in the first quarter. Inbounds pass to Monroe. Monroe facing a double team, pressure, bringing it up. He's going to do a nice job getting it back to Jones. Jones has the ball near midcourt, finally gets it across half court with 1 second remaining. Then back to the point guard Monroe. Jack Drapp in the game. He's in the high right elbow. There's Jones on the wing. As Sheldon now back into a bit of a zone. Pass to Ryan. Ryan goes left side. Kell is going to drive in on Manning. Left hand, leaves it short. Rebound Drapp. He goes up again. No. Another rebound for Drapp. He's going to be fouled. Nice job crashing the boards.
A hustle play. We've seen it so many times from the St. Augustine offense. Get 3, 4, even 5 offensive rebounds in a row. They're going to eventually that ball's going to go in if you keep getting those rebounds. Unless you get fouled and you get to shoot free throws from the free throw line.
Drapp at the line, first free throw, no good. We're still very low scoring in this first quarter. 9-5 is our score. Ian Miller is going to replace De'Arrow Williams in the lineup for Sheldon. 2:05 left in the quarter. Second free throw coming up here for Drapp, who normally wears number 21 in the whites. Tonight, 15 in the purple. Makes 1 out of 2. First St. Augustine Saint to get on the board other than Brenton Lamar, 9-6. We're at the 2-minute mark of the first. This is Hicks. Hicks straight away to the newly checked in Ian Miller. Miller gives to Manning, and Manning hits a 2-point shot, and he can certainly light up the stat sheet in a hurry, and did last night against Windward.
And at the same time, he's a big body out there. He's quick, and he's a very smart, kind of basketball-savvy guy.
Kell on the drive, takes it all the way in, floats one up, no good, and a blocking foul. If that's on Manning, that's his second. So he took 2 charges earlier and then commits 2 fouls in this first quarter. So 2 critical players for Sheldon, now with foul trouble, and Dakari Allen still out of the game with that cut above the eye.
And this is a situation where St. Augustine's kind of creeping back here. They're getting a little more offense on the far side of the court and converting a couple free throws, cut down this lead and maybe even take the lead and see what happens from there.
Kell hits the first free throw. Manning's going to come out. Into the ball game comes Chris Hill. So both coaches going deep into their benches.
Early, too.
Second free throw by Kell is good. St. Augustine now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 11-8, Sheldon by 3. 1:30 to go in the first quarter. This is Hicks with the basketball, guarded by Jones. Hicks on an exchange with Green. Samaniego back in replacing Monroe. Lewis to Green to Hicks. Nice ball movement by Sheldon. Posting up is Miller. Instead, Hicks will dribble it back out. 17, now 16. Miller's going to put up a 3 from the corner. Good! And first 3 of the game for Sheldon.
And Jeff, I was watching Miller shoot before the game. He's very tall, but his shot looks so good and so tight. Just fluid, and that's what pays off right there.
Kell with the shot, Drapp the rebound, Ryan the points, and Drapp the assist. 14-10, Sheldon by 4. 47 seconds to go, first quarter. This is Lewis. Lewis on the crossover, takes it into the key, puts up a shot, no good. Drapp had the rebound for the moment, loses the basketball. Miller gets it back. We got a jump ball tie-up. What do we have? Timeout, Sheldon. So Sheldon will take a timeout with 34 seconds remaining.
Great call by Coach Rawlings, just noticing that his guy didn't have anywhere to go. Call the timeout, keep possession, hopefully get a couple points here near the end of the quarter. Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all of their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Jeff Kurtz alongside John Henry Winter Nolte. Our producer tonight is making coffee. Dan Stewart providing all the video for you this evening. Sheldon leading at 14-10. A lot of key players out of the game for both teams. Brent Lamar on the bench for St. Augustine with 2 personal fouls. De'Arrow Williams and Ryan Manning each have 2 for the Huskies. And Dakari Allen is out with a cut above the eye that they're trying to repair up at the trainer's station off to our left.
And Allen just now making his way down the stairs.
He might be able to get in for the second quarter. Lewis to inbound, gets it in to Hicks. Hicks on the drive along the baseline, goes up and around Kell, no good. Jones the rebound. St. Augustine can hold for 1 here. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Samaniego is going to walk it up the floor. Sheldon's going to drop back into a 2-3 zone. Samaniego's
with Allen out of the game here, Jeff, I think it's a good call by the Saints just to hold for the last shot. Don't let him get his big wingspan in there on defense.
8 seconds, now 7. Jones with the ball with 6. Jones with 5. Here's Kell with 4, with 3. He's going to shoot a 3 short, and the rebound goes to Chris Hill, and that ends the first quarter. Sheldon's going to take a 14-10 lead into the first quarter break. You're following the 23rd annual Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation right here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information as well as links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Under Armour is the presenting sponsor of the 23rd Annual Holiday Classic at Torrey Pines. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Under Armour's technology is complex, but its mission is simple: to make all athletes better through passion, design, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. To find out more or to place an order, visit UnderArmour.com today.
St. Augustine's going to come out with Drew Madsen. Martin Tomba making his first appearance, the freshman. Also out there on the floor, Dallas Hopt, Nate Samaniego, and Brent Jones. Sheldon's going to counter with Manning back in the game. Allen is in as well, and De'Arrow Williams. Ian Miller stays in, and we get our first look at Jordan Bradley, a senior guard for Sheldon. Sheldon with the basketball. Allen on the drive, takes it all the way in. Tomba tried to take the charge, no call. Manning the follow, put back is good.
And at that point, there's no foul called, so that just must have meant it was good defense and a good, strong drive by Allen.
Tomba stuck in the backcourt, and we've got a timeout that's going to be called by St. Augustine.
And Tomba heading back to the bench, holding his lower back after taking that non-charge by Allen. Might have landed just kind of funny.
Yeah, well, the officials letting him play here. There's been a lot of contact, but we've seen that throughout the tournament, John Henry. So if you're watching at home and saying, where are the fouls? The officials are letting a lot of contact go, and that's been consistent from day one.
And it makes for a little more, I guess you can say, a little more pure basketball where guys are out there actually battling for the ball, not worried about fouling too much. And it's kind of funny you said that, because in this situation, this game today, we've got 3 key players in the game with already 2 fouls early in the second quarter.
Lamar is still out of the game for St. Augustine, so where's the scoring going to come from with this particular lineup? Perhaps Madsen inside. Sheldon picking up in a 2-2-1 full court press, which they have been doing since the middle part of the first quarter. 16-10, Sheldon leading. Into the front court, Samaniego. They're looking to trap him along the sideline, and we got a whistle and a blocking foul that's going to go against Jordan Bradley, his first, the team's 5th. St. Augustine with 4 team fouls in the game.
And the Huskies coming out with that half-court trap. As soon as Samaniego crossed over that line, they tried to kind of converge on him. Samaniego doing a good job of holding on to the ball, staying in control, and drawing the foul.
Now Sheldon going to that 2-3 zone. Hopt with the ball on the wing. Hopt one dribble, looking for some help, gives to Madsen. Skip pass near side, this is Samaniego. Top of the key, Tomba. Into the corner, Jones. Jones going to back it out, 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Hopt with the ball now on the far side. High post, Madsen. Open, Jones. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Battle for the ball, Tomba gets the rebound. Fresh shot clock for St. Augustine. That's the one thing about the zone, is you don't have one guy you're supposed to body up on and box out. And Tomba able to sneak in for the offensive rebound. And now a pass thrown away. Jones was looking for Madsen. Manning stepped in front. Turnover. Here's Allen on the drive. Takes it all the way in. Floats one up. No good. And we got a foul. It's going to go against Dakari Allen. That's his first. Nice box out by Tomba. Hard to believe Tomba is a freshman. We talked about that last night when we were broadcasting Salesian St. Augustine.
Right, he's playing as big as he is, too. A lot of times when there's freshmen out there as big as he is, they kind of get caught up in their body, but Tomba doing a good job and recovering after that early knockdown and making a difference here with the offensive board and then getting the rebound and getting fouled.
Kell in the ball game, as is Johnny Peterson for St. Augustine. Samaniego gets a pass from Peterson. Madsen along the baseline. 24 on the shot clock, 6:32 to go in the half. Outside Peterson, he's going to take a 3, leave it short. Loose ball out there. Manning grabs it. Manning outlet to Allen. Allen pushing, takes it all the way in, runs into Samaniego and a blocking foul on Samaniego.
And Allen is just getting into the paint way too easily, Jeff. I mean, any time he wants, he just kind of looks the other way and then leans in, and he's in the paint and he's going towards the basket. And with his skill and his ball control while he's in the air, 90% of the time he's either going to get fouled or make the basket or both.
6:21 remaining. And they're going to say that's actually on the pass, not on the shot. So that's going to be the 5th team foul against St. Augustine, and Sheldon will take the ball out of bounds. Inbounding is De'Arrow Williams. Into Allen in the post. Allen squeezes through a double team and lays it in. What a move.
And even if you get 3 guys on Allen, sometimes he's going to get through you and get to the hoop.
You know, it kind of reminds me of Sean Marion, who they call the Matrix, as Tomba loses the basketball. Turnover. Sheldon can go up by double digits on this possession. Williams goes up, hits the bucket, draws the foul.
And just a strong play. De'Arrow Williams going up. It looked like he had no chance and just kind of threw it up because he knew he got hacked pretty hard. And the ball falls in the net, and he's going for 3.
Lamar is going to have to come up off the bench because St. Augustine needs some offense. Johnny Peterson is going to take a break. And St. Augustine's going to call a quick 30-second timeout. 6 minutes remaining in the half, and Sheldon has doubled up St. Augustine 20-10.
We'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
John Henry, I want to get back to a point I was making about Dakari Allen a moment ago. He was in a double team on the block nearest on the near side. Squeezed through 2 defenders. He continually is able to do that. Just great body control on the part of Allen and recognizing angles. Who said there isn't a little geometry involved in the game of basketball?
I'm sure that's what he was thinking about too.
Exactly.
The trapezoid and cut through.
Break out the protractor.
And the big thing with him is he cut that. He split the defenders only to find another big guy right in front of him, and he was able to go around him and go right to the hoop. Just pure athleticism on the part of Allen.
Meanwhile, De'Arrell Williams fought his way to the basket, absorbed some contact, and got the bucket, but leaves the free throw short. 20-10 the score. Here's Lamar on the drive, takes it all the way in, puts up the shot. We got a blocking foul. If that's on Manning, that's his 3rd. And that is on Manning. So Ryan Manning with 3 personal fouls in the first half. Lamar to the free throw line. He's got 5 points in the game. That's the 7th team foul. Both teams shooting from here on out in the first half. 5:53 left. Lamar free throw is good.
And we talked about Manning almost being able to be that X factor. You know, where's that 3rd offensive guy, defensive guy going to come from? And he's actually going to head to the bench there with 3 fouls.
Well, he did take 2 charges earlier, but his last 3 attempts have resulted in blocks.
Right.
Jordan Bradley out of the game, Devin Green in. Chris Hill will replace Manning in the lineup for the Huskies. Second free throw by Lamar is good. He makes both. 8-point game, 20-12. Green brings the ball up the floor, guarded by Samaniego. Allen is picked up by Kell. Gets a pick from Hill, goes around the pick, pulls up from 17, hits.
And that's just so tough to stop. He looked like he had no intention of shooting that ball. All of a sudden, defender flies past him, he pulls up and hits it too.
Here's Kell with a shot, no good, absorbs the contact, can't finish. Allen the rebound, he's got a 4-on-2. He's gonna pull up from 16, no good, off the side of the backboard. Rebound to Lewis. Green's gonna reset the offense. 24 on the shot clock. Here goes Allen. Nice dump down low. Hill didn't get the basketball, though. Madsen's got it instead for St. Augustine.
Great pass, good vision by Allen there to Hill.
Here's Lamar on the drive. No good. We got a blocking foul that's likely going to go against Chris Hill. If so, that is his first, team's 8th. Brent Lamar back to the free throw line. Sheldon leading 22-12, and up off the bench for the Huskies is Ian Miller. And after this first free throw, he may be replacing Hill in the lineup.
And Lamar doing a good job of taking that ball into the paint and going up strong for the finish. And I think the Saints have to continue to attack that inside zone.
First free throw is good. No field goals in the second quarter for St. Augustine as Hill will come out and Miller in. Miller also a freshman, a key contributor at 6'6" for Sheldon this season. 5:08 remaining in the half. Second free throw good. 22-14.
And all the scoring so far for the Saints in this second quarter coming from Lamar, who sat a lot of that quarter out.
With the ball, Allen around a pick by Williams. This is Miller on the drive, floats one up short, ball tapped to Madsen, quick outlet to Kell. Kell down the far sideline, gives off to Lamar. Lamar drives along the baseline, kick out to Samaniego, who can't corral it. Here's Green, a wide open layup. And he just rolls it in, that was close. Uncharacteristic turnovers for St. Augustine, just careless plays. Here's Kell with a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Jones. Jones falls to the ground. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Sheldon.
And Sheldon's the kind of team, going back to that last turnover, Jeff, I mean, if you're gonna give the other team a fast break and their name is the Huskies, then they're pretty much going to score every time. This team doesn't make that many mistakes.
Lamar gets open for 3. His shot is good. It's been all Brenton Lamar in this quarter. Now a 7-point game. Now Williams with 2 personal fouls being guarded by Lamar, also with 2. Let's see if Williams tries to take him off the dribble. Williams is going to exchange with Allen. Allen gets a pick from Miller. Nice help by Madsen. Here's Allen on the drive, takes it all the way in, floats up a tough shot, no good. Madsen the board.
Good defense by Saints, getting 3 guys on Allen to contest that shot.
Samaniego into the front court. He's going to drive. Nice pass down low. Lamar goes up. He's fouled. If that's on Williams, that's his 3rd.
And I think you're correct. in that statement, Jeff, Williams, that's going to be his third, and I think he's going to be coming out because they're going to need him in the second half.
3:54 remaining in the half. It's double bonus the rest of the way in this half for St. Augustine. Lamar at the free throw line for 2 more. First free throw no good. The first one he's missed. He's now 4 of 5 from the line. Williams is out. Jalen Hicks is in.
Williams a little frustrated as he comes off, I'm sure with himself and also the call as he's pointing out there, trying to argue for his case.
Second free throw is good, 6-point game. So the scoring is going to have to come from someone other than Dakari Allen as well, and that might be Lewis or Green. Let's see, here's Allen on the drive. Allen goes up over Kell, no good. Battle for the loose ball, Lamar's got it. Lamar's got an open lane, Green on him. Lamar behind his back, takes it all the way, and we've got a travel on Lamar.
And if he was able to get up and get that shot off without traveling, he was going to get fouled. I think that was a good call by the Huskies, just trying to, they didn't want him to even get the shot attempts, and they did a good job making him foul.
And Allen is bleeding again. Boy, these two teams are really going to have to overcome a lot of adversity to win the game. Both squads, Sheldon dealing with foul trouble, and their other star who's bleeding over a cut above the eye.
And he's going to have to go back up the stairs and get that thing stopped.
So this is really going to put more emphasis on Green and Lewis for scoring options, because your top 3 scorers are out of the game right now.
Exactly. Who's going to step up and finish this for Sheldon?
Sheldon's got a 6-point advantage with 3:34 to go in the half. This is Hicks. Hicks straight away to Miller. Miller has a pick from the backside by Lamar. Lamar with a dribble. Goes to Samaniego. Samaniego is going to set up. Skips it high to Lamar, who's going to drive, take it up, and he's going to be fouled. This one's going to go against Ian Miller. Miller's first, team's 10th. Lamar to the free throw line for his 7th and 8th free throws of the quarter. I'm going to run out of room on my stat sheet.
There's a few other blank squares in that St. Augustine lineup that you might be able to bleed into. Because,
I might.
Because nobody is getting anything going for the Saints besides Britton Lamar.
Lamar's got 13 of St. Augustine's 18 points. Free throw is good. 5-point game. Still a ton of time left in the half. St. Augustine riding Britton Lamar's hot hand from the free throw line right now.
And they've basically got 3 minutes with Allen out. I don't assume he's going to get back in. He's still getting intended to up top. Before the half. Excuse me, I didn't finish my statement.
3:15 remaining in that half. Here is Hicks on the drive, takes it all the way in, throws it up, no good. Rebound goes to Jones. Jones crosses over, gives it to Lamar, who steps back for 3, drives into the key, goes to Kell from 17, no, short. Madsen taps it out of bounds. Boy, Kell has not really gotten it going offensively here.
Yeah, if
2 free throws in the game.
If it's going to be someone else, it's got to be either Kell or Madsen, and Kell's had some really good looks. Doing a great job of getting into a position to make good shots and just either front of the rim, back of the rim, just so close to putting it in.
Here's Green from 18, good. Nice job, Devin Green. He's got 6 in the game, and he's given his team what should be a 26-20 score. There it is, late on the scoreboard. Here's Kell. He floats one up from 5 off the glass, and that might get Trey Kell going. He's got 4.
Sometimes it just takes a little bit of confidence. You make that one shot, and the rim just doubles in size.
Here's Green. Green on Jones. He's going to be picked for the backside. Samaniego knocks it away, but there's Hicks to recover. Hicks takes it in, up over Madsen for the layup.
And Hicks is quite an impressive player out there. That's the 3rd time he's dribbled in past more than 1 and 2 St. Augustine defenders, taking it to the hoop. That one converting for 2.
Dakari Allen is going to come back in. Miller is out. Frank Rockwell is going to come in for the first time, replacing Hill in the lineup. Lamar is going to take a seat as Jake Ryan replaces him for Saints. So Coach Hopt is going to see if he can keep Lamar at just those 2 fouls. We'll see if Lamar sits for the rest of the half. Meanwhile, we've got timeout on the floor. At first, the ball rolled all the way up to midcourt after that layup by Hicks, and now we've got a wet spot on the floor that our officials are going to take care of.
Little breather for everyone out there.
It is. Our towel boy is at the far end of the floor. And here he comes.
We got to give some credit to the towel boys. They've been out here every game of the tournament, I think.
But you know what? When you're 10 to 12 years old, you're living the dream right now. This is it.
This is it, exactly.
Samaniego into the front court, 2:10 to play in the half. Ball poked away by Hicks, who's providing some nice minutes off the bench for Sheldon and head coach Joe Rawlings.
And even making a basket on the offensive side kind of pumps you up defensively too, as he gets that little poke away there.
St. Augustine facing a 2-3 zone. Kell with the ball on the wing. Straight away Ryan. Ryan looking for someone, looking down low. Samaniego was open. Ryan's going to give it to Kell instead. Maybe something into Madsen. Rockwell guarding Madsen. Kell's going to go to Samaniego. Madsen was open for a moment. It's knocked away from the backside by Hicks. Tracked down with 6 on the shot clock, and Samaniego goes over and back. And so this Sheldon Huskies 2-3 zone really confounding St. Augustine's offense.
Right, when you find Samaniego down underneath the hoop, kind of trying to post up, that's not the matchup you want if you're Saints offense.
6-point advantage for Sheldon. Allen with the basketball, guarded by Kell. Allen gets a pick from Rockwell, double team. Nice help by Madsen. Allen, nice pick and roll to Rockwell, throws one up, no good. Battle for the loose ball, Ryan's going to get it. Hicks almost with a steal. Boy, that kid's everywhere right now.
He is.
Samaniego corner, Kell open for 3, that's short. Kell's still trying to find the range. Here's Allen, he's got a 2-on-1. Give off to Hicks for the layup.
And you said it, Hicks everywhere on the court. Got 4 points in the last few minutes, a couple steals and turnover forces. I mean, that kid he's that X factor so far.
Sheldon up by 8. Ryan high post to Samaniego on the wing. Samaniego gives to Kell, takes it in, dumped to Madsen. He goes up a little bit too strong. Madsen gets his own board. Kick out to Ryan. Ryan one dribble pull up 15-footer, good. 30-24, 45 seconds to go in the quarter. It's about a 10-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Allen with the ball on the wing, 27 on the shot clock. Around a pick, Madsen nice help. Now 24, 17-footer on the way, no good. Madsen another rebound. Gives to Samaniego. Saints can hold for 1 if they want. Instead, Samaniego's going to push, and it's poked away from the backside by Green. We got a foul.
And after that ball got poked away, Samaniego just continued. He couldn't quite put the brakes on fast enough and commits the foul.
That's going to put Frank Rockwell at the line for a 1-and-1 for Samaniego. That's his second personal foul.
Foul charge to number 1.
And I was just going to mention St. Augustine doing a great job of kind of hanging in this game. I mean, they've really worked to stay back only 6 points, which is a very manageable difference to make up in that second half.
Frank Rockwell at the line for free throws. This is just the second free throw of the game for Sheldon. The free throw, no good. Ryan the rebound. Now St. Augustine can hold for 1 if they choose. Under 20 seconds to play. Well, I'll tell you what, Sheldon has done an outstanding job hanging with the lead, given they've had guys in foul trouble and Allen out a couple times, getting tended to for a cut above the eye. 10 seconds to go in the half. Samaniego with 8, with 7, with 6. Samaniego kicks, open. Jones, NBA 3 long. Rebound, Kell loses the basketball. That will end the first half. Sheldon leads it 30-24 as both teams battling through adversity. It's a 6-point advantage for the Huskies. We'll take a break here on PlayOnSports.com, then come back with the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Folks, again, your halftime score. Sheldon 30 and St. Augustine 24 right here at the 23rd Annual Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation. You're following the action on PlayOnSports.com. Halftime here at Torrey Pines High School. The teams back out on the court here at the 23rd Annual Under Armour Holiday Classic, presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation. Sheldon leading it at the half, 30-24 over the St. Augustine Saints in this championship game.
Today's game is brought to you by Give It. Highlight life's epic moments with Give It. And by the Lucky Duck Foundation, whose mission is to raise awareness and funds for charitable causes. Also, Torrey Pines Bank, where business gets done.
Let's go through the scoring for you from the first half, and then also the foul situation, John Henry, which is pretty critical. Dakari Allen leading Sheldon with 7 points. Devin Green with 6. 2 players with 4. Jalen Hicks off the bench, and Antonio Lewis. Also Ryan Manning with 4, make that 3 players with 4. Ian Miller's got 3 in the ball game. De'Arrow Williams with 2. Williams also has 3 personal fouls, as does Ryan Manning. Meanwhile, for St. Augustine, they're led by Britton Lamar, who's got 15 in the game, 4 each for Trey Kell and Jake Ryan. Jack Drapp with 1. Foul trouble for St. Augustine. Nate Samaniego has 2. Britton Lamar has 2. As we look to the second half, Sheldon was able to overcome Williams and Manning with 3 personal fouls each, and Dakari Allen out of the ball game for about half of the first half with a cut over his eye that they were patching up, yet they have a 6-point advantage. Does that give them momentum going into the second half?
It gives them a little bit of momentum because they were so successful with so little, not to belittle the guys out there, but Hicks and also on the at the guard position, Devin Green just doing a great job of controlling the game on defense and on offense, and that's kind of that spark plug that we were talking about, who's going to step up.
Well, Dakari Allen's not going to start in the second half. It's going to be Jalen Hicks. So Hicks, Manning, Williams, Lewis, Antonio Lewis, and Green. Meanwhile, Samaniego, Jones, Lamar, Madsen, and Kell is once again Allen getting that eye tended to by the training staff here at Torrey Pines High School. St. Augustine going right to left in the purple jerseys, Sheldon left to right in the white jerseys. St. Augustine with the basketball. This is Samaniego against that 2-3 zone, which has been doing a nice job against St. Augustine, unless they can start hitting threes. Jones leaves it very short, gets the follow, and the rebound, the foul. And Jones going to the free throw line. And that foul's going to go against, John Henry, against Antonio Lewis, his first.
That's okay. The big thing you don't see a lot in any basketball game is a guy shooting a 3 and then coming up and following his rebound. Most of the guys shoot that 3 and are waiting for the pictures to be taken. You know what I mean? Brent Jones coming in, the hustle factor, getting his own rebound, getting the foul, and now a chance to get 1 of 2 here.
Jones missed the first. Second free throw. Good, 1 out of 2. Dakari Allen back in the game. Jalen Hicks out. We're at the 7:35 mark of the third quarter. Green with the basketball. 5-point advantage for Sheldon. Lewis on the wing, drives along the baseline, pulls up from 10, no good. Battle for the loose ball. It's going to be off St. Augustine, out of bounds. Allen tapped it off of Kell. 23 on the shot clock. Green to inbound. And we have a timeout on the floor. Our officials talking to each other. 3 officials for the semifinals and championship games. 2 in the earlier parts of the tournament. Here's Manning faking a 3, pulling up from 12. Shot blocked by Madsen. We got a foul. Madsen picking up the personal. That is his first. Manning to the free throw line.
And we saw Madsen yesterday in the semifinal game with 4 blocks on the day. Yet to get one clean one here tonight. He thought he had all ball there. I think he ended up getting Manning low.
Manning did a good job getting the right body position where Madsen had to come across, and though he got the ball, he caught a little bit of Manning's arm. Manning's free throw no good.
Good senior play there, Jeff, by Manning. Just knowing that you don't always have to make the shot. Sometimes you can get the foul.
Second personal on Madsen. First team foul, each team with 1 team foul in the second half. Manning's second free throw, good. 1 out of 2. Teams have exchanged free throws, and we still have a 6-point advantage for Sheldon. Now Sheldon picking up full court. Into the front court, Madsen gives to Kell. Dish to Lamar. He goes up, reverse layup, hangs on the rim, no good. Rebound to Samaniego for the moment. Players battling for the ball, and it's going to be off Samaniego, out of bounds.
And Samaniego doing everything he can to get his hands on the ball, just not able to stay in bounds. But interesting, Sheldon coming out with that full court press. St. Augustine actually broke it pretty easily and had a good look by Lamar, just not able to finish.
Lamar went to the reverse layup, thinking he was going to get a block from the backside by Williams, but Williams laid off, conceding, given he's got those 3 personals.
Exactly.
Allen with the ball down low, gets the layup on the post pass.
And Samaniego ended up guarding Allen down low, and that's something you never want if you're St. Augustine team.
Nice execution by Sheldon into the front court. Kell driving baseline as it poked away by Lewis. Nice defense once again by the Huskies. Now they're pushing the other way. Here's Allen. Allen drives on Jones, loses the basketball. Kell tracks it down, goes behind his back around Manning. And then as it knocked away by Allen, who's going to go up around Jones for the layup.
And the speed of the game as they're coming right back at us here, Jeff, it's just picked up unbelievably. But so has the almost sloppiness of the mistakes.
And Lamar stepped on the baseline. Another turnover for St. Augustine. Sheldon, Dakari Allen making up for lost time, has 4 points in the quarter. 6:21 remaining in the third, and Sheldon, just like that, in the blink of an eye, is up by 10.
Not to mention a steal for Allen on that last play.
Lewis with the basketball. Gets a return pass from Green, 22 on the shot clock. Lewis driving on Jones, takes it all the way strong. Samaniego goes up high for the rebound, shortest guy on the floor. Outlet to Lamar. Lamar back to Samaniego, who's going to drive it into the teeth of the defense. Pull up from 12, no good. Madsen the rebound, he goes up, no good. Manning the board, Samaniego knocks it away. Kell comes up with it, poked away from the backside by Allen. Boy, you have got to be strong with the ball because there are hands flying in there trying to flick it away. Hicks is going to replace Lewis in the lineup for Sheldon.
And Jeff, I got to give you credit on the play-by-play. The ball is like never in one person's hand for more than a second, it seems like, and let alone one team's hand. It's going back and forth so quickly.
Somebody else for the Saints has got to step up and start scoring other than Brenton Lamar. Everyone else is cold right now. Hicks with the ball in the wing, into the post, Williams. He can get hot in a hurry. Instead, skip past to Green. He's going to pull up for 3. 9 points in the game.
Jeff, you said it. I think if somebody else on that Saints team can get warm at least, not even hot, they're going to be much more successful.
Well, right now, Sheldon's starting to run away with it. Dump down low, Madsen loses the basketball, loses it again. Lamar comes up with it, fade away 10-footer strong. Rebound, Williams. Ice cold is St. Augustine. Here's the drive by Hicks. Follow, tap in to Dakari Allen.
And Allen has just really come alive here in this second half, kind of leading this team with 6 points.
And that foul on Williams is going to be his 4th. No, timeout was the call. Excuse me, whistle. Williams thought, uh-oh, I just picked up my 4th personal. You could hear the hand slap through the headphones, but St. Augustine called time with 5:01 remaining in the third quarter. Sheldon right now, John Henry, on a 9-1 run. We'll take a quick break here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all of their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Well, you got the sense from the first half that Sheldon had weathered a lot of adversity and maintained the lead, actually extended it. They had a 4-point lead at the end of the first quarter, a 6-point lead at the intermission. And you could see the difference Dakari Allen is making. 6 points in the third quarter. He had 7 the entire first half after spending about half of it getting that eye looked at. And it is now properly bandaged, and he is making up for that.
Yeah, if this Sheldon team continues to play like the way they have been just the last few minutes, the St. Augustine Saints are going to find themselves in a world of hurt in this fourth quarter.
Jones to inbound. Well, someone else has to start scoring for St. Augustine. Just 1 point in the third quarter. The opening point, Bretton Jones, a free throw. Here's the zone. They're now extending the zone. Is Sheldon. Lamar with the basketball. Lamar gives to Jones. Jones going to shoot a 3. That shot is short. Rebound to Kell. Kell's got the ball. He's going to put up a jump hook. That's short. Everybody's short right now. Now it's a 3-on-1 break. Williams to Manning. Layup is good.
And all of a sudden, the Saints defense finding just trouble slowing down this Sheldon team on the fast break where they've got most of their points.
Samaniego drives along the baseline. Gives to Jones. Well, you can see the difference right here as Jones leaves another one short. Tap followed by Kell is good. St. Augustine is rushing. This happened in the first half to them last night, and it's happening to them here as Samaniego is going to draw his 3rd personal foul, bumping Green. They're forgetting the basketball. You saw it, Jones trying to make his move before he had the ball. They're leaving it short, and when you do that, you're thinking when you're shooting.
Don't want to be thinking out there
yeah,
too
no,
much.
You do not. That will kill your jump shot in a hurry.
And there's a big difference between rushing and pushing the tempo. And I think St. Augustine is trying to push the tempo, you know, put some pressure on those guys who've got the three fouls for the Huskies, but it just ends up being sloppy.
Green to Allen in the corner. Allen's got a mismatch. Allen's going to drive into the key, give off to Williams. What a feed.
And you see Williams there thank Allen for the easy 2 points. A great pass.
And Kell draws a charge, or excuse me, Manning draws a charge on Kell.
And Manning now all of a sudden the last 3 calls going against him after the first 2 going for him, picking up his 3rd forced charge of the game.
Bradley is going to replace Green in the lineup. Sheldon is on quite a run right now. 14-3 in this quarter, and they've got a 17-point advantage. Williams inbounding. St. Augustine picking up full court. Inbounds pass to Bradley, double team, gets it to Williams. Now it's a 3-on-2. The pass to Allen. Nice touch back to Williams, and he's fouled by Madsen. I mean, Sheldon is just too quick. If you pick up full court against them, that just plays right into their hands. They've got 4 guys out there who can handle the ball extremely well, and Manning can handle it pretty darn well himself.
And it doesn't help when you've got only 2 defenders back against their 3 guys coming full speed right at you.
Williams makes the first free throw. Madsen's got 3, Samoniego's got 3, Lamar's still with 2. Martin Tomba is going to replace, Tomba, excuse me, is going to replace Madsen. Second free throw no good. The rebound to Jake Ryan, who's just checked in. So it's Ryan, Lamar, Tomba, Kell, who's taking a 3, and Samaniego. Kell's there's 3, no good. Tomba, the putback, no. And then the ball poked away. Here comes Allen. Allen into the front court, pulls up, 12-footer, no good. Rebound to Samaniego.
And going back to last night's game, St. Augustine scored 10 points in the first half.
Here's Lamar off the feet from Samaniego.
And with those 10 points, they only allowed, I believe it was 15 points on the other side, and they were able to maintain that really slow pace, kind of grind the game down. Here they're trying to press it, and it's really not working for them.
Well, it's playing right into Sheldon's hands. Here's a 3 that's short. Rebounded by Sheldon. We got a whistle and a foul. That foul is going to be a blocking foul against Jake Ryan, his first.
And Ryan's looking around like, that was on me. I wasn't even close to the play, but he was right in the middle of it. He's just a little frustrated out there, as I feel like a lot of the Saints guys are. They're not used to this this speed and tempo.
Here's an inbounds pass to Allen. Shot blocked by Samaniego. He got the wrist. And for Samaniego, that's going to be his 4th. And Allen to the free throw line. And Sheldon threatening to blow this one wide open here in the 3rd quarter with 3:01 remaining.
Samoniego's going to check out here after this first free throw, get some rest, kind of try to regain his composure. He's kind of frustrated out there, it seems like, as he picks up his 4th.
Free throw by Allen is good. Eric Monroe is in the game. Jack Drapp is in the game. Ryan is going to come out. 6 team fouls against St. Augustine. Second free throw for Allen. No good. Rebound Drapp. 46-29. Sheldon by 17. Monroe looking for some help. Throws it away. Nobody was looking to help him. Pass front court. Nice touch pass. Lewis hits the shot after Hicks gets the assist.
And Hicks may not have gotten the 2 points on that one, but he made those 2 points happen with that great touch pass. Just such vision and athletic ability on his part.
Whistle and a foul. This one is going to go against Bradley. Bradley's second, team second. 48-29. What a display by Sheldon here in this 3rd quarter. Into the ball game, Hill is going to replace Manning for Sheldon.
That's a good call by Coach Rawlings. Get Manning out there. He's still got those 3 fouls, and the way he plays and his defense that he brings to the game, as well as the offensive minutes. I mean, you want him in there for the 4th quarter. You want him to not worry about that foul situation.
2:41 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Sheldon, this is a team that's only going to get better. They've got Armani Hampton out hurt. They've got Darren Johnson, who's going to be going to Washington next year. He's ineligible until the 1st of the year. It's part of the transfer rules in the state of California. You got to sit for 30 days. if you transfer schools. And that's what happened to Johnson. So Sheldon's only going to improve when they get Hampton back and when they get Johnson eligible after the first of the year. That's going to be a nice happy new year for Joe Rawlings and his staff. Here's Peterson with a three-pointer. Back iron. Hill the rebound. Lewis front court Hicks. Hicks to Allen. Allen's going to shoot a 12-footer. Short. Rebound Hill. Back to Allen. He's going to dish off to Lewis down low. Back to Hill. A lot of passing underneath. And we got the ball on the baseline. Turnover to St. Augustine. 2:10 left in the third. Monroe gets the inbounds pass. Tomba, front court Drap. Drap to Lamar. Lamar loses the basketball. And once again, another turnover forced by none other than Jalen Hicks.
And when there's only one person who's becoming an offensive threat on the opposing team, it's a little bit easier to defend against, as you can kind of take some chances and go after that player a little more. And that's exactly what's happening to Britton Lamar out there, who's getting very frustrated because he's at least getting double teamed every time he touches the ball.
Well, Sheldon tries to get a hand in there on every single time you dribble the basketball. There's more than one guy around you. You've got to really be aware of everybody. Great passing by the Huskies. Allen fouled on his way to the hoop. What a feed from Bradley. Before the defense can even shift.
Foul charge number 25.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep up kind of with this game, with this tempo that the Huskies are putting up, and I can only imagine how St. Augustine defense feels. It seems like the Huskies have 6 or 7 players out there.
It does. And sometimes you practice that. When you're practicing against a press, you put 7 or 8 players out on the floor to act as the defense, and you break it with your 5. And that usually makes it a little bit easier when you face a press like this. But I don't know if Mike Hopt has been doing that with the St. Augustine Saints, but this is a pretty good press that Sheldon's putting on right now. Here's another turnover. Back the other way, Bradley in a 20-point game. Allen making 1 out of 2 free throws. He's got 8 in the quarter. 15 for the game. Lewis is going to back it out. 25 in the shot clock. Lewis wants to give Allen the basketball and does. Allen wants the ball right now. Allen's going to drive, take it in against Lamar all the way. Layup good.
Just really no answer for Allen on the St. Augustine defensive side.
Steve Fisher is in attendance here tonight for the San Diego State head coach as Peterson puts up a 3, no good, or rebounded underneath, and it's going to be knocked off Tomba out of bounds. Steve Fisher's in attendance. I think I saw him wiping the drool off his lips with a napkin after that last move by Dakari Allen. He can hardly wait to get this youngster next year. On what's already a very, very good San Diego State Aztecs basketball team. In fact, we've got Matt Shrigley, who's redshirting and played at La Costa Canyon High School here locally, redshirting for San Diego State this year. He's in attendance tonight. Allen on the drive. He's going to be fouled by Tomba, who just picked up his 3rd. And Sheldon is slowly squeezing all the tension out of this basketball game, now leading it by 22.
And going back to that San Diego State, Steve Fisher, he does such a good job of recruiting locally. There's so much talent here in San Diego, not to mention California. And when you're a player in high school, it sounds nice if you can stay in San Diego and not have to go to a scary place like North Carolina or Duke or one of those cold places with the white stuff that we don't like.
Well, Dakari Allen and De'Arrell Williams saying it really feels like home here. And even more so now that they're leading by 22 with 46 seconds left in the third. Samaniego drives, can't finish. Rebound Allen, he's got a 3-on-2. Now a 3-on-1 as Lamar trips over a player. The feed Allen gives to Jalen Hicks for the bucket.
And Hicks, too, has just been able to jump in the mix and really contribute both defensively and offensively for this Huskies team.
Allen the block, the follow Madsen, he's going to be fouled. Allen is doing everything right now. He's stuffing a full game's worth of activity into these 8 minutes.
And that's not easy to do, just in case anyone was wondering. Allen just coming out of his shoes. I think he was a little frustrated because he had the cut above his eye and he wasn't able to play or really get into a rhythm. Now all that's out the window and he's just taken off.
He's making up for it. That is for certain. First free throw by Madsen is good. 53-30 with 22.8 seconds to play in the third quarter. Dakari Allen has 8 points in the quarter. He's also a little frustrated, I think, because he missed those last 2 free throws. Second free throw is good. Excuse me, make that 10 points in the quarter for Dakari Allen. 20 seconds to play. Sheldon can hold for 1. Here's Lewis. Lewis front court. Kell the steal. Madsen tries to outlet, and he's going to be fouled. It's a fourth team foul against Sheldon. This one might go against Lewis. We'll see. Lewis or Bradley. They were both in on the play.
And as good as this,
Chris Hill just picked up his third.
Chris Hill. As good as this St. Augustine defense has been this tournament, they've already committed 8 fouls in this high-pressure situation that Sheldon has put on them.
Samaniego hits a 15-footer. And Sheldon's Hicks is going to put one up, and that will do it for the third quarter. But Sheldon takes a 6-point lead at the intermission and extends it to 20 going into the fourth quarter. A lot of that, 8 points from Dakari Allen, or excuse me, 10 points from Dakari Allen. Folks, we're going to step away for just a moment here on the 23rd annual Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information as well as links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Under Armour is the presenting sponsor of the 23rd Annual Holiday Classic here at Torrey Pines. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Under Armour's technology is complex, but its mission is simple: to make all athletes better through passion, design, and the relentless pursuit of innovation. To find out more or place an order, visit UnderArmour.com today.
Devin Green, Antonio Lewis, De'Arrell Williams, Ryan Manning, Dakari Allen on the floor for Sheldon, who will have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter of play. Nate Samaniego, Trey Kell, Brenton Lamar. Also out there, Drew Madsen. And for the first time in the ball game, Daniel Kea.
And when you listed off that Sheldon lineup out there, I was waiting for you to say someone that we haven't really seen a whole lot tonight. And
Devin Green, Kansas, second three of the game, 56-33.
These 5 guys are all big-time stars, big-time contributors tonight.
Jump shot, short one for Kell is good. He's got 8 points in the game. 7:30 to play. St. Augustine's going to be picking up full court. Sheldon front court, Green, pass stolen by Lamar. Madsen outlets Samaniego. Kell drives along the baseline, spin move, takes it all the way in, and floats up a nice, tough shot.
And Kell, we've been waiting for him to get hot for 3 quarters now. All of a sudden, two made baskets very quickly here in the fourth.
Sheldon into the front court with it. The give is to Lewis. He puts one up over Madsen. No good. Airs Dakari Allen with a follow. And Green is going to knock this one out of bounds on a pass intended for Brenton Lamar. And we've got a running clock. No, I thought it was a little strange that we were going to a running clock here, but they just took an extra second or two to stop the clock. St. Augustine goes high post Lamar. Lamar to Kell. He's going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound Lewis, hustling for the basketball. Coming up with it is St. Augustine, then they lose it out of bounds.
Good hustle by Kea there, trying to get his hands on it. And he did, just couldn't quite, with all those Huskies' hands getting in to try to snatch it away. I mean, that's been a story of the night.
De'Arrell Williams bringing the ball up the floor. Williams into the front court. Manning tries to give to Lewis, turnover. Madsen outlet Lamar. Lamar going to be playing basketball at UC Davis next year. Samaniego on the drive as it poked away from the backside. Retrieves, puts one up from 16 along the baseline, no. Rebounded underneath by Kell, out to Lamar. Lamar back to Kell, who's open for 3. Can he hit one? No, shot short. Kea the rebound underneath, gets the putback.
And I feel like this is a little bit more what St. Augustine was trying to do in the third quarter, kind of press it, get more shot opportunities, but you got to make the shots, and that's a little bit what they're doing already in the fourth.
And Sheldon has already gotten such a big lead that it's going to be very difficult to come back now trailing by 19. Eric Monroe is going to check into the game for St. Augustine, as is Jalen Hicks for Sheldon. We got a timeout. 58-39, Sheldon leading it here in this championship game in the National Division at the 23rd Annual Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation.
We'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Folks, stay tuned as well for the playonsports.com postgame show, where we will have an interview after the awards ceremony with our player of the game from the winning team. And right now, Sheldon in the driver's seat, and they're declining all passengers. St. Augustine trying to hang in, but they trail by 19. Monroe gets the inbounds pass. 5:45 to play. Monroe in the front court, goes to Lamar. Kea to Monroe in the corner. Monroe to Kell on a curl. This is Monroe's going to jump into the air and find Lamar, who goes up for the layup.
Lamar almost looked surprised that he had the ball and some room close to that basket.
19 points in the game for Brenton Lamar. 15 of those in the first half. Into the front court, Hicks. He's going to drive up on Madsen, go up, shot short. Manning tries to keep it alive. Kell the rebound.
Good defense by Madsen, just holding his ground and letting Hicks kind of just run into him.
Monroe in the front court with the basketball. Monroe looks to drive. He's going to be picked by Williams. Williams has the ball. Williams going to go up. He's going to be fouled. He's going to hit the layup.
So Monroe, a freshman, picked by the senior Williams, who's heading to San Diego State next year. A little bit of a
that is a
difference.
lesson learned.
Yep.
Coach Hobb going to do a little instruction here on the sideline with his young point guard. That is the first foul on Monroe. Kell and Kea are going to come out. Jones and Ryan in for the Saints. Williams to shoot the free throw. He's got 7 in the game, looking for number 8. No good. Rebound to Jones. Monroe on the outlet. Monroe gives to Lamar. Lamar gets a pick from Madsen. Nice help. Monroe open for 3. Good. Nice bounce back by Eric Monroe after committing the turnover a moment ago and the foul. Gets 3 back. It's a 16-point game, 4:35 to play.
And whatever Coach Hopp said to him when he pulled him aside, he must have said the right thing, because that's not a shot that a lot of guys have been making tonight.
Allen misses the shot, and Manning doesn't get the timeout call as he's flying out of bounds. He'd already stepped on the baseline.
A good, smart play there by Manning. We've seen him make a lot of just very good, technically savvy decisions.
Especially on the defensive end tonight.
Right.
Taken 3 charges in this game.
Yep, and picked up 3 fouls that almost were pretty much borderline. Could have been charges.
Here's Lamar on the drive. Left hand from 15, no good. Williams skies for the rebound as it's stripped by Jones momentarily, then spins away with the basketball. This is Green giving to Allen, back to Green. 24 on the shot clock. De'Arrow Williams with the basketball, guarded by Madsen out high. Might want to take Madsen off the dribble here with 17 on the shot clock. Williams, nice job by Madsen staying in front. Now 12 on the shot clock. Williams driving. Monroe steps in front. Williams takes it all the way with the left hand.
And Williams doing a good job of recognizing the little bit of a mismatch between him and Madsen. Madsen more comfortable underneath the hoop.
Monroe leaves it short. Madsen gets the rebound. He's going to draw the foul on Williams. That'll be his 4th. Madsen to the free throw line.
Foul charge to number 2.
Drew Madsen, 2 of 2 from the free throw line today. Trying to make this a 16-point game with a couple of free throws. 3:31 to play.
Madsen has had so many opportunities this evening, right in near the hoop, just a little bit contested shots. And if he can kind of figure out a way to finish those shots that he's taken, he's going to be very successful in the latter part of this season.
John Dixon's going to replace Brent Jones in the lineup for St. Augustine. Dallas Hopt is going to check in, looks to be for the shooter, Madsen, if he hits the second free throw. Second one is good. Madsen 1 out of 2. Excuse me, that's not Hopt. That is Jack Drapp. Drapp will replace Madsen. I saw the 5. I didn't see the 1 on the jersey.
And then as soon as he stood up, he had a few more inches.
Like, wait a
than
minute.
Hopt.
Dallas Hopt did not just grow 6 inches in the last few minutes. Here is Allen.
Watch out. Watch out over there.
Torrey Pines is going to have to check that rim after the basketball game. Make sure it's still 10 feet after that emphatic slam by Allen. Lamar drives to the hoop, takes it all the way. Left-handed layup, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Allen had it, lost it. Ball loose on the floor. Now it's Green's. 3 minutes to go. A 19-point Sheldon advantage.
Got to imagine that Sheldon's going to take that shot clock down and just look for a quality shot. No need to rush it.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Williams guarded by Dixon, looking for a pick from Manning. Nice help by Lamar. Green with it with 8, with 7. Allen with 6, drives on Drapp. Nice behind the back move, layup strong, follow by Hicks, no good. Hicks has had such an outstanding game. He also gets the second offensive board on that play, and Sheldon gets the ball back.
And Hicks doing a great job in very timely situations. We saw when a few of the Huskies who normally make the points and make the big plays out there were out with either foul trouble or eye injuries. Hicks was really stepping up and got some rebounds, got some steals, and more importantly, points.
Here's Allen on the drive, takes it all the way in and runs right over Ryan, who takes the charge. For Allen, that's his second personal. And Coach Rawlings may be thinking about getting some of his guys out now with 2:04 to play, up by 19. You certainly don't want to get anybody hurt. You're winning this championship game as Kea is going to replace Ryan in the lineup, but all the starters, or most of them, still in for Sheldon.
As well as number 23.
Yeah, Hicks providing a lot of minutes and 6 points and being rewarded with more playing time here, having played an outstanding basketball game for Sheldon today. Monroe around the pick to Drapp. Drapp on the drive, takes it in all the way. He's going to be blocked by Hicks. Jump ball tie-up, possession arrow favors St. Augustine.
And Hicks with the active hands, just accurately getting that ball before the offense was able to bring it up above his head, because he definitely had a few inches on Hicks.
1:50 to play. Kea gets it into Drapp. Drapp back to Kea underneath. Kea goes up, around, and is fouled by Hicks. First personal on Hicks. To the free throw line goes Daniel Kea, who's got 2 points in the game. 1:47 to play. And as we look at potential player of the game candidates, I'm eyeing the guy who's had 14 second half points.
and I think they went into they switched halves, with a 14-point lead. Excuse me, they lengthened their lead by 14 points in the third quarter. That's going into the fourth with 20-point lead.
64-45 is the score. Kea misses both. Rebounded by Manning. 1:45 to go. Bradley into the game, as is Ian Miller. Manning, Williams, and Allen stay out on the floor. Williams with 25 in the shot clock, 1:35 to go in the game. Sheldon is going to improve to 8-3 on the year. Ball loose on the floor, grabbed by Manning. Manning with 15 on the shot clock. Really, Sheldon doesn't even need to take a shot here. He can just work the clock down, but Allen with 10 has it poked away by Drapp, now facing a double team. He's going to get through the double team, fall to the floor, roll with the basketball, no travel called. Manning's going to shoot a 3, no good. It's getting a little frenetic out there. It's a shot clock violation. And everyone's going to get out, and Allen's a little banged up after that.
And he went down.
Right on the eye.
He went down holding that same eye. He might have just got an elbow or something, maybe a shin, right where he already got hit earlier tonight.
Nolan Merker is checked in, as has Zachariah Powell and James Fox. Miller stays in, Bradley stays in. Under a minute to go. 19-point advantage for Sheldon. Down low, Drapp with it. Drapp is going to be fouled by Bradley, as Sheldon continues to employ the no layup rule, despite the fact that they're up by 19. That is just drilled into you on the defensive end. Well, Sheldon is going to be very formidable when it gets to section championships in the Sac Joaquin section, as well as the state level. They were finalists last year. Lost to Mater Dei, as the first free throw was good for Drapp. 50 seconds to play. Second free throw, also good. As we talked about, Sheldon is only going to improve.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to mention. This team that you're watching tonight is a great team, putting up a lot of points with a lot of talent, and they're only going to improve, adding 2 more big stars after the first of the year.
Here's a three-pointer shot short, rebounded by Dallas Hopt into the ball game. Hopt has it poked away by Nolan Merker with 34 seconds to go. Again, stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com post-game show. We hope to have an interview with our player of the game from the Sheldon Huskies. Inbounds pass to Hop. Hop drives, pull up from 15 off the top of the backboard. Is going to go over the backboard. No good. 30 seconds to play.
And
Huskies don't even need to take a shot.
And Allen just walked up the stairs with a bloody towel in his hand. I think they took the Band-Aid off, and it looked like he might have reopened that cut.
Boy, that kid has really persevered in this particular ball game as Merker loses the handle out of bounds. He may have led in the scorebook, but maybe unavailable for a post-game interview. But I think I've got another candidate in mind if we're unable to get Dakari Allen. This is Drapp with the basketball. Drapp to Monroe. Monroe puts one up, short. Battle for the loose ball, grabbed by James Fox. Fox to Merker, 5 seconds to play. Bradley into the front court. Bradley with one, and that will do it. 64-47. Sheldon wins it over St. Augustine, and they are your national division champion. Sucked all the drama out of this in a third quarter where they went up by 20 points, extending their lead by an additional 14. The Sheldon Huskies certainly deserving of the National Division Championship.
Right you are, Jeff. They pushed down the gas pedal and just kind of started speeding away as St. Augustine was really just left in the rearview mirror by the end of that third quarter.
Award ceremony is going to take place next. We will be back with our player of the game interview from the victorious Sheldon Huskies in just a few moments. Once again, your final score, 64-47. Sheldon over St. Augustine. You're following the action on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. The postgame show coming up next. We're back here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports, and we found Jalen Hicks, our PlayOnSports.com player of the game. Didn't lead the team in scoring, but a lot of critical minutes off the bench. He is our player of the game. Jalen, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You were pressed into a role that you haven't really seen in the tournament, which was stepping in when Ryan Manning, De'Arrow Williams went down with 3 fouls each, and then Dakari Allen had that cut above his eye.
Yeah.
What happened out there for you? Suddenly you were pressed into service. What mentality did you go into the game with?
Man, I'm just coming back from this injury, so I just try to do the best I can, whatever to help my team. If I have to come off the bench, if I have to start, I'll do whatever it does to win the game.
Well, you certainly did a little bit of everything. 6 points in the game, but forced a number of turnovers, some block shots as well. Did you see as the game was progressing, you were really providing a critical role for your team as the game was progressing?
Yeah, I believe I did. I just feel like if I play my role and not do too much, the game comes to me. So.
What changed for you guys? You went into the half with a 6-point lead. Did you kind of feel like, wow, we sort of hung on by our fingernails there to keep that lead at 6 points going into the second half?
Yeah, but we weren't playing our best. Coach knew that, so he told us, come out with energy. Just keep playing hard, and the game's going to come to us.
Well, they certainly, especially Dakari Allen, he was playing like he'd missed the entire first half and we had to pack it all in that 8 minutes in the third quarter. What's it like when you're watching him get going offensively?
When he gets going, he gets everybody else going. His energy just picks everybody else up. That's when D starts going. D's the main one. D's the first one that starts going. Then Dakari starts going. Then Ryan starts going. And once everybody gets to clicking, we're hard to beat.
Well, Jalen, we were talking before the game started about how there was going to be some third element to this team. Usually Dakari, De'Arrow doing a lot of the scoring, maybe Ryan Manning. But someone else is going to have to step up and make plays. It turns out to be you. Did you picture the game going this way for yourself here before the game started?
I mean, I mentally prepared for this game. I was warming up an hour, 2 hours before the game. I was warming up at the hotel. So I just knew I was mentally prepared. I just had to do what I had to do to get the win.
Hopefully the Marriott doesn't have a few extra holes on the side there when you were shooting jump shots against the lobby wall. Jalen Hicks, our PlayOnSports.com player of the game. Congratulations once again. National Division champions must sound pretty nice.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels good.
We'll be wrapping up here on the postgame in just a few moments, folks. Please stay with us. Jeff Kurtz rejoined by John Henry Winter Nolte as we wrap up 4 days of basketball coverage here at Torrey Pines High School, the Under Armour Holiday Classic presented by the Lucky Duck Foundation. 15 games we covered over 4 days. What a run. I mean, if this doesn't get you excited for basketball coverage in January, February, and into the section and state championships in March, I don't know what else will.
Yeah, I mean, there's basically, 30 hours worth of worth of basketball to watch over the past 4 days, maybe even more because my math isn't that good. But what a kickoff to what's going to be a great high school season, very competitive, as you can see, especially in the California section. I mean, a lot of teams with a lot, and I mean a lot of talent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here at Torrey Pines High School. A lot of people at PlayOnSports.com made these broadcasts possible. But we are going to use the 4 people who are on your crew tonight to represent our entire staff here in California. Our producer today was Megan Coffey. The man behind the camera, Dan Stewart. For my broadcast partner, John Henry Winter Nolte, I am Jeff Kurtz saying so long from Torrey Pines. Another Under Armour Holiday Classic in the books, folks. Have a happy new year. We'll see you after the first of the year with more basketball in the state of California. We're your destination for high school sports. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. Good night, everybody.